Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, family and friends, welcome. Class of 2025, my welcome and heartfelt congratulations to each of you for achieving this milestone of life that brings us all here today. You may be seated. I am Senior Master Sergeant Jamie Corneau, the Aerospace Science Instructor at James Island Charter. Upon the presentation of our colors by James Island ROTC Cadet Color Guard, Class 2025 Senior Class President Mimi Smoke will come to the podium and lead our Pledge of Allegiance. At the conclusion of our pledge, our school choir will honor us by singing a beautiful rendition of our national anthem. All veterans in the audience are welcome to stand and render a military salute during the anthem. All others, please stand and place your right hand over your heart. At this time, please rise. Color Guard, advance the colors. This morning's Color Guard is led by Cadet First Lieutenant Lily Olson, carrying the flag of the United States of America. The South Carolina state flag is carried by Cadet First Lieutenant Madison Moore. On right guard is Cadet Captain Joanna Foster, and on left, Cadet Major Benjamin Deephouse. Ladies and gentlemen, Class President of 2025, Mimi Smoke.
Good morning. I'm Mimi Smoke, the Senior Class President. Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the longest record, pebbles bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Post the colors. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats.
Good morning, students, parents, honored guests, and patrons. I am Anna Etnoyer, your JICHS 2024-2025 Student Body President. Welcome to the 2025 James Island Charter High Commencement Ceremony. It is my honor to introduce our Board of Directors, district officials, and administration from JICHS. From our own JICHS Board of Directors, Chairman Mrs. Clarissa Walker Whaley, Vice Chairman Mrs. Laura Herring, Treasurer Dr. Henry Musey, Secretary Mrs. Kristen Mulholland, and members at large Mrs. Kate Tucker Ostergaard, Mr. Nick Schumacher, and Mrs. Catherine Woodall. Thank you for your service, leadership, and support. I am also honored to introduce distinguished guests from the Charleston County School District and the District 3 Constituent Board. From CCSD, Dr. Carol Temple, CCSD Board of Trustee, Mr. Robert Olson, Director of Charter Schools and School Transfers. From the District 3 Constituent Board, Dr. George Temple. We thank the CCSD representatives, CCSD Board of Trustees, and the District 3 Constituent Board for their support. I also have the honor of recognizing the members of our administration. Principal, Mr. Timothy Thorne, Associate Principal, Mrs. Carrie Holland, Assistant Principals, Mrs. Danya Shelton, Mr. Archie Timoni, Mr. Bray Maxwell, and Mrs. Melissa Kemp. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being a part of this ceremony. Again, welcome to the James Island Class of 2025 Commencement Ceremony.
Thank you, Mimi and Anna. Good afternoon. I'd like to start by expressing my gratitude to the staff and students for their part in today's ceremony. Thank you to the junior marshals for being our ushers. Thank you to Colonel Remington, Master Sergeant Corneau, and the ROTC cadets for presenting the colors. Thank you to Mr. Bateman and the senior course students for performing the national anthem. A special thank you to Mrs. Angela Childs-Kindred, our graduation coordinator, Associate Principal Mrs. Carrie Holland, and Student Concern Specialist Mr. Curtis Williams for their exceptional efforts in organizing today's ceremony. I want to acknowledge the faculty and staff of James Island Charter High School. Their commitment, encouragement, and guidance have been vital in shaping our graduates' journey. They've pushed you to grow, supported your ambitions, and cheered your victories. Please join me in giving a round of applause for our staff. To the family and friends of our graduates, thank you for your steadfast support. Your love and encouragement have been the foundation for your students' achievements. Today is as much your journey as it is theirs. So please take a moment to cherish this milestone. To the graduating class of 2025, I offer my deepest congratulations. Today is a testament to your hard work, perseverance, and dedication. You've earned this moment. You should all stand tall and proud. As you step beyond our campus in the next phases of your life, know that your education is a lifelong pursuit. You'll encounter hurdles, but I'm confident you have the tools and the resilience to overcome them. Stay inquisitive, embrace growth, and always aim high. Class of 2025, you've left an enduring mark on James Island Charter High School. Your academic success have driven some of the highest test scores in school history on ACT, IB, the WIN test, and EOCs. Your participation in the Advanced Placement, International Baccalaureate, and Dual Enrollment courses has kept us ranked amongst the top performers in the district. These accomplishments have helped us maintain an excellent school rating on the state report card and rise in state and national rankings. As of today, you've collectively secured $11,453,270 scholarship funds, and that number is still growing. In performing arts, 3 students were selected for the All-State Choir Festival, 2 selected for the All-State Band Festival, 14 for Region Choir Festivals, 8 for Region Band Festivals, 9 for USC Honors Band, 13 superiors at solo and ensemble festivals, 4 fully staged musicals, 35 students earned a music completer status, 26 students have earned the SC Fine Arts Seal of Distinction, and 3 are going to college as music majors. In visual arts, 5 students took first, second place, and honorable mention in the Coastal Carolina Fair. 3 seniors won the North Charleston Art Fest and Scholastic Contest, and 7 National Art Honor Society students earned the SC Fine Arts Seal of Distinction. In International Baccalaureate program, this class is 13 full IB diploma candidates and 15 global pathway candidates, and 56 seniors took at least 1 IB exam. In advanced placement, 27 seniors have completed 4 or more AP exams. In career and technical education, there's 129 senior completers, 8 of them are dual completers, and 202 seniors have earned industry certifications since their sophomore year. In the National Honor Society, 39 seniors as a cohort completed over 2,500 individual service hours, 9 group service projects, including coastal cleanup, holiday gift drives, peer-led study sessions, landscaping for a community center, and an annual blood drive. The class of 2025 has 122 CCSD board scholars. That's students with a GPA of 4.25 or higher. Yeah, pretty good. "17 seniors are SDE Academic Honors Awards, which is a combination of high grades and SAT and ACT scores. And we have 3 Eagle Scouts. In athletics, seniors help us contend to win numerous region championships and consistently compete for lower in-state titles at both the 4A and 5A level. James Allen Charter High School now has one of the strongest athletic programs in the entire Tri-County area. Class of 2025, your achievements span academics, the arts, community service, and athletics. You've represented your school with distinction and made us proud. As you leave James Allen Charter High School, carry with you the knowledge that you'll always be part of the Trojan family. Now I'm delighted to introduce this year's Salutatorian for the class of 2025. With a GPA of 5.313, that's the highest ever in our school history for a Salutatorian, and a recipient of a $2,000 scholarship from James Island Charter High School. The student will attend Furman University in the fall, majoring in political science and urban development. The student is a member of the National Honor Society, member of the debate, STEM, and disc clubs, and helped the boys tennis team win back-to-back region titles. Please welcome Lawton Nickerson. Hold on. You gotta be crowned first.
All right. Does it fit over it? Yeah. All right.
Here's your weapon.
Cool. All right. Hey everyone, welcome again to the James Island High School graduation ceremony for the class of 2025. Friends and family, thank you for coming out today to support us. My name is Lawton. They told me Monday I was supposed to be up here, so I didn't write very much, so I'll be out of here quick. First off, I would like to congratulate Valedictorian Madison Wade down there. It was a pleasure competing with you, but it was never really much of a competition. Our class had a chaotic start. We started our high school experience with the devious looks trend that had our school on center stage on TikTok. We also had COVID quarantining and masks to pair with the overwhelming nature of starting high school, but we persevered. I'd like to credit this learned perseverance to all of the teachers at James Island. I'd like to personally thank Mr. Kramer and Mr. Gilbert for demonstrating incredible perseverance, teaching the hardest courses at James Island while facing their own health problems, yet showing up for us every day. We are forever indebted to you and all the teachers and faculty. This mentality of perseverance is something that we can all apply to our own various futures. The greatest songwriter of all time, the late great Tom Petty, outlines this perfectly. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down, no, I'll stand my ground. Through our perseverance, we have all made it to where we are today, walking across the stage, moving on to the next chapter of our lives. I'd like to close with another quote from the beloved Tom Petty. Stay out late, go out on a Tuesday with your friends when you have a paper due Wednesday. Spend money you don't have. The work never ends, but college does. This applies not just to college, but to our youth. This is a surreal moment for all of us, and everyone in the crowd remembers when they were here. Enjoy this moment in the coming years. Thank you. Cheers, bud.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Meredith Drake, and I have the honor of serving as Director of School Counseling here at James Island Charter High School. Today, we gather not only to celebrate all that the class of 2025 has accomplished, but also to recognize the exciting opportunities that lie ahead. Each of you has walked a unique path to this stage, and now you're stepping forward into a future full of promise. Whatever your plans may be, college, the military, the workforce, or continued exploration, know that we are proud of you. It takes courage to move forward, and you have already taken important steps toward your future. Let us now honor those who have already secured their next step. First, if you are in or have committed to an apprenticeship program, please stand. Your decision to pursue a skilled trade through hands-on training is commendable. It takes vision, commitment, and drive. We are proud of you and all that you're setting out to accomplish. Next, if you're entering the military, whether it's the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, or Space Force, please stand. Your willingness to serve reflects deep courage and honor. We thank you for your dedication and the sacrifices you are preparing to make. Now, I'd like to recognize the graduates who will be continuing their education at colleges and universities. Graduates, as I read the name of your college or university, please stand so we can celebrate your achievement and the exciting journey ahead. American College of the Building Arts, Anderson University, Appalachian State University, Benedict College, Catawba College, Charleston Southern University, Citadel Military College of South Carolina, Clark University, Clemson University, Coastal Carolina University, Coker University, College of Charleston, Columbia College, Denmark Technical College, DePaul University, Emory University, Fayetteville State University, Flagler College, Florence Darlington Technical College, Florida Atlantic University, Francis Marion University, Furman University, Georgia Southern University, Husson University, James Madison University, Lander University, Lenore Rhine University, Louisiana State University, NASCAR Technical Institute, North Carolina State University, Paul Mitchell, Pennsylvania State University, Piedmont University, Purdue University Global, Sarah Lawrence College, Savannah College of Art and Design, South Carolina State University, the University of Alabama, the University of Tennessee, Towson University, Tri-County Technical College, Trident Technical College, United States Merchant Marine Academy, University of Arizona, University of California, Davis, University of Cincinnati, University of Mississippi, University of North Carolina at Asheville, University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, University of North Carolina School of the Arts, University of Pacific, University of South Carolina, Beaufort, University of South Carolina, Columbia, University of South Carolina, Lancaster, University of South Carolina, Sumter, University of South Carolina, Upstate, Virginia State University, Warren Wilson College, West Point United States Military Academy, West Virginia University, Western Carolina University, Winston-Salem State University, Winthrop University, Wofford College. To every member of the class of 2025, you are prepared, you are capable, and you are deeply valued. Your path forward is yours to shape, and we cannot wait to see where it leads. Congratulations, class of 2025. And now I'd like to welcome to the stage Mr. Gregory Webster, our IB coordinator, to continue honoring our graduates.
Thank you, Ms. Drake. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, families, faculty, and most importantly, our incredible graduates. Today, I'm here to celebrate our International Baccalaureate learners, particularly our Diploma and Global Pathway candidates, each wearing IB stoles. These students have completed a rigorous program of university-level coursework, while also dedicating hours to peer tutoring, performing in school theater, and competing on championship sports teams. They've embraced academic, athletic, and artistic challenges as part of the IB's emphasis on holistic education. The value of this model isn't just in the visible rewards. Yes, the college admissions advantages and graduation honors matter, but those are temporary. What lasts is the transformation. Beneath each stole is a human being who has grown more open-minded, reflective, caring, and curious. These aren't things you wear. They're who you become. After today, the stoles may go into a keepsake box or onto a shelf. But what stays with you is a new way of seeing the world and yourself. As someone who has the courage to connect with others, rise to challenges, and is open to diverse perspectives. So now, I'd like to ask our Diploma and Global Pathway graduates to stand, not just for what you've achieved, but for who you've become. May you never stop becoming who you are. Thank you.
I now have the honor of introducing this year's valedictorian for the class of 2025. The student has a GPA of 5.582. By far the highest in school history. And a recipient of a $3,000 scholarship from James Island Charter High School. This student will attend Furman University in the fall, majoring in biology and chemistry on a pre-med track. This student earned the South Carolina Gold Seal of Biliteracy in French and English, is a National Merit Finalist, winner of the Rotary Scholarship with almost 400 hours of service at MUSC. She was the National Honor Society Vice President and the French National Honor Society Secretary. Please welcome Madison Suzanne Wade.
Hello to my classmates, teachers, and JI family members. It's my honor to speak to you on such an important day in our lives. I know that most of you aren't here for me, so don't worry, I'll keep this short and sweet. Graduation speeches tend to follow a general format that makes a lot of sense, the before and the after. Graduation is a transition between school and the workforce, childhood and being an adult. So I'm going to give you my best before and after, and then I'm going to add my spin on it. Our before has depended on all of the people who have made a difference in our high school experience. I'm especially grateful to all of JI's extraordinary teachers. I thought about trying to name all of the teachers who have impacted me over the past 4 years, but I didn't want to leave anyone out. So instead, just know that if you've facilitated class discussions, made me think about something I'd never considered before, or weathered my insatiable questions, I'm especially grateful to you. I'm also grateful to JI's guidance and administrative staff for building our paths these past 4 years. I'd also like to thank my coaches and teammates for teaching me their own lessons I couldn't have learned anywhere else. I'm also grateful to my friends and classmates for making my life and experience more enjoyable. And most of all, I'd like to thank my family, to whom I owe everything. Even while we're celebrating our high school careers today, many of us have our minds on our after. After looks different for each of us, but for all of us, it is a huge step toward adulthood and the rest of our lives. As we're making this huge transition today, I'm reminded of a theme in today's popular culture that has always bothered me. I think the cartoon character Joy from Disney's Inside Out 2 expresses it perfectly. She says, "I guess that's what happens when you grow up. You feel less joy." Now, I love Inside Out, but I couldn't agree with Disney less on this one. What is joy? If we define joy as the absence of sorrow, then sure, kids have more joy. But I think that true joy comes from a feeling of satisfaction with oneself and a sense of belonging and purpose in the world. I hope that as we're becoming adults, we can take advantage of this form of joy that we're only now able to obtain. So I told you I would put my spin on before and after. So here's my twist. There is no real before or after. Who we have been, who we are now, and who we will be are inextricably linked. And the role that J.I. has played in making us into the individuals we are today will be with us forever. So as you go on into the next stage of your life, remember that you're not leaving yourself or anyone else behind. Everything you've gained up until this point in your life will help you succeed in a new environment. So make the most of the present moment and don't be afraid of the future. Let everything you've become help you reach your life goals, and don't forget to find your joy in the process. Thank you.
As part of our proud tradition at James Island Charter High School, we are thrilled to present the Trojan Award at graduation. This esteemed award celebrates a student who exemplifies the spirit, determination, and integrity of a true Trojan. The entire staff votes on this, and it's not known until graduation. This student has a GPA of 4.372. They'll be attending the Citadel in the fall, majoring in engineering. This student was a student ambassador, a student co-teacher in the Unified Program, and an Eagle Scout. I'm proud to present the 2025 Trojan Award and a recipient of a $1,500 scholarship from James Island Charter High School to Donald Skinnard. Well deserved. It's that time. Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you the students who have fulfilled all the requirements as set forth by the State Legislature of South Carolina, the Charleston County School District, the James Island Charter High School Board of Directors, and the faculty and staff of James Island Charter High School. Will the first row please stand to be recognized? Come on.
Madison Suzanne Wade. Lawton Douglas Nickerson. Ethan Howell Adams. Tyler Alexander Agee. Amelia Lucille Honor. Jaden Irvin Aiken. Charles Christian Akins. Helena Caroline Ailstock. Abigail Claire Allen. Daniel Jacob Altman. Jacob Reese Amon. Colin Daniel Anderson. Ryder James Angel. Jamaria I. Anthony Cathart. Michael Antonio Juarez. Adele Argimbaeva. Evan Michael Astle. Aiden James Aubrey. Chase Bradley Aites. Landon Randolph Baggett. Kyle Gareth Snow Bagley. Evan Scott Baird. Aiden Thomas Baker. Anthony Justin Ball. Samuel Kenneth Barnett. Taj Henry Bartholomew. William Phillips Birch. Avery Hope Belk. Maya Lynn Benintendo. Josephine Wild Bennett. Grace Edisto Benton. Brooks Allen Bentz. Hendricks Robert Barron. Emma Royce Birchie. Robert Owen Birchie. Ella Ray Bethard. Miles Michael Baylott. Reagan Chaplin Bilbro. Logan Cooper Black. Janiyah Layla Blake. Alexis Renee Boynt. Annalise Carter Bloomer. Ella Duffy Boland. Grace Isabella Bonnet. Kiara Leota Borg. Candace Ann Montgomery Box. Ellen Hampton Brack. Ethan Paul Bracey. Sadie Elizabeth Bradford. Ann Carter Bradley. Aubrey Claire Brazier. Boyd Evan Bridges. Sarah Elizabeth Britt. Madeline Grace Broderick. Jordan Ashton Pierre Brown. Justin Abram Brown. Miracle Natasha Brown. Nicholas Cameron Brown. Grayson Knight Bryan. Caleb Brock Bryan. Brooklyn Nicole Burke. Zanaya Christina Burns. Anna Kitty Catherine Campbell. Diamond and Tanaya Campbell. Kylie Michelle Campbell. Owen Wallace Canavan. Carmen Brooke Cardario. Ashlyn Marie Carnival. Lou Giovanni Carrillo Sanchez. Sierra Brooke Carroll. Noah William Carroll. Samuel Eisman Carson. Olivia Ann Castles. Charles James Cates. Isaiah Allen Chadwell. Mackenzie Sierra Nizasia Champagne. Marquise William Champion. Autumn Christina Danielle Chandler. Gray Connor Gray Chapel. Lucienne Patricia Chatelain. Caroline Lane Shosey. Victoria Chimchelsevich. Channing Wells Cloud. Kahil Levon Cohen. Ian Michael Colvin. Hunter Travis Connor. Layla Simone Conyers. Ashlyn Marissa Corbett. Sally Hendricks Cortez. Jackson Lee Crawford. Dagan Chase Creel. Janae Armani Cromwell. Karan Jerome Cromwell. Victoria Faith Crosby. Carson David Crow. Caitlin Irene Crow. Jane Corinne Crumpton. Damian Leroy Cornell Jr. Braxton Caldwell Cypress. Sophia Adeline Dalamangas. Grady Boylston Dangerfield. James Crenshaw Davidson. Sarah Waters Davis. Zion Shanae Davis. Evelyn McNeely Deaton. Jenna Amelia Decker. Julian Paul DeVoe. Kevin DeJesus Diaz Vargas. Pamela Starr Dickey. Peyton Norvell Dixon. Sally Carolyn Donahue. Elias Michael Dowdy. Noah Landon Dowdy. Jenna Riley Drake. Catherine Elizabeth Delaney. Irie Shade Dunnigan. Emma Catherine Durham. Skyasia Shanavia Duval Gibbs. Henry Douglas Ernst. Mason James Edmonds. Raina Moriah Ekblad. William Waite Elliott. Anna Rose Etnoyer. Olivia Ann Evans. Sarah Margaret Farley. Jonah William Faust. Carl Geiser Fair. Campbell Rose Fennell. Stavros Spiros Federigos. Elizabeth Delia Finneyfrock. Kaya Campbell Fisher. Marley Morrison Fisher. McKenna Danielle Flaherty. Lane Patrick Floyd. Jonas Israel Folsom. Vanessa Francisco Manuel. Imagine Armani Franks. Deonta Herbert Lee Frazier. Iviona Ali N. Frazier. Sybil Adrienne Friedman. Jackson Charles Freemeyer. Ryan William Fry. Malaysia Kayla Melina Gadsden. Charlotte Elise Gilliard. Maya Trace Gainey. Jade Antoinette Gardner. Bailey Grace Garrison. Lucas Daniel Garvin. Bella Grace Gaddis. Emma Elizabeth Galden. Drew Elizabeth Gilreath. David Lawrence Giroux. Zion Lucas Gordon. Ashanti Simone Gordon. Cheyenne Sharday Gradney Williams. Desaya Eunice Tamaria Great. Allie Lynn Grill. Adam Franklin Grimes. Oliver Reed Grisanti. Bennett Davis Guerreri. Alyssa Marie Guzman. Felix Oren Hager. Quinezia Ashley Hall. Mary Davis Hancock. Cole Gray Anson Hargrove. Seth Cameron Harper. Ethan Thomas Harvey. Joshua James Michael Harvey. Rowan Emerson Harvey. Madison Shea Hatfield. Sophie Margaret Hayes. Chelsea K. Hayes. Michael Bernard Henretti III. Tallulah Rian Henry. William Robert Herring. Beckett Samuel Holly. Tanner James Holzenbach. Edith Ann Holst. Caitlin Rose Homer. Natalie Hope Howard. Jalea Diamond Howard Parker. Asher Howell Himby. Matthew Thomas Huber. Trenton Brian Hunter. Aniston Kate Jerusalem. James Kenneth Casper Donegan Jeffries. Sahil Jignis Javon. Ike Lindenhall Johnson. McKenna Gray Johnson. Rimley James Johnson. Thomas Albert Johnson. Christopher Coleman Jones Jr. Jaden Sadie Seabrook Jones. Rylan Lee Jones. Skylar Madison Jones. Caleb William Keenan. Lucy Elizabeth Keller. Olivia Bell Comides. Braden Paul Kramer. Alexandra Grace LaRue. Eliza Foster Ladd. Christian Kenneth Lafayette. Francis Tashay Lance. Abigail Sophia Lane. Rosemarie LeBlanc. Kahil Omarion Legree Jameson. Katis Ivana Legree Jameson. Olivia Caroline Leggett. Hayden Crosby Little. Frank James Lockwood. Ethan Christopher Long. Ryan Beckman Long. Sajuri Judith Lopez. Olivia Rose Lawrence. Alejandro Shea Lazada. Gabriela Grace Lazada. Cooper David Mahan. Rachel Mackenzie Manchester. Brady Marchant. Ellington Paisley Markham. Thomas Finn Marinakos. Lola K. Marshall. London Christine Marshall. Isabel Natalie Martin. Jeffrey Andres Martinez Garcia. Malachi Joel Maxwell. Lily Olympia Beverly McCracken. Emma Rowan McFall. Orrin Evan McGingle. Emma Margaret McKeon. Rashawn Tari McKinney. Deanna Soraya McKenzie. Kalia Rochelle McFadder. Benjamin Belmont McQueen. Graham Alexander Mead. Benjamin Paul Meyer. Andrew Dane Meservey. India Ariel Anise Michael. Colton Trey Miller. Cole Jacob Meisenheimer. David Craig Mock II. Marissa Abigail Mock. Sabrina Chisholm Moore. Taylor Marie Moore. Malaya Naomi Morgan. Grayson William Morris. Sydney Paulina Muha. Emma Grace Donato. Van Reed Nance. Samuel Charles Nassay. Chloe Isabella Nelson. Hayden Rochard Nelson. Robert Mason Nettles IV. Jordan Brianna Nix Coakley. Bishop Harris Nixon. Joy Marguerite Nixon. Campbell Addison Ophel. McAllister Lee Olliger. Gloria Elizabeth Zoila Orvin. Avery Liddy Osborne. Zachary Rylan Osborne. Greta Afton Overcash. Carter Michael Overluck. Tegan Oxley. Covington Lee Pate. Tatum Olivia Parrish. Ellison Carlisle Patterson. Joseph Charles Patterson. Jackson Padin Pierce. Lauren Ellis Perucci. Leilani Isabella Petrie. Maisie Holiday Pigeon. Asia Kiana Pinckney. Victoria May Pinner. Kiasia Princess Rose Poinsett. Robbie Tedford Porter. Riley Paget Postal. Sophia Razel Potachin. Nigel Garrett Price. Nashton Lyle Proctor. Owen Thomas Quinn. Benjamin James Radin. Julia Jolene Ramos. Liam Hayes Reagan. Amelia Lynn Renault. Charles Parker Renault. Nevea Grace Reynolds. Rebecca Abigail Richardson. Zuri Natombi Kenya Richardson Robinson. Madison Bryce Rigsby. Jacoby Jakai Riley. Kincaid Joseph Ritter. Jamari Rakeem Rivers. Aiden William Robbins. Crawford Drake Roberson. Jasmine Ropta. Brandon Rodriguez. Stella B. Rogers. Stowe Wesley Rogers. Gideon David Rosenthal. Braden Thomas Roundtree. Sage Nettles Rowland. Kenyon Omari Reiner. Josephine May Rucker. Sydney Christine Sanders. Amelia Ruth Sandin. Mesa Taylor Swadsky. Gavin Wiley Sale. Kevin Michael Schwacky Jr. Amor Jaquan Scott. Malachi Antonio Scroggin. Tyler McIntyre Seabrook. Haley Madison Caroline C. Mateo Fortunato Serrano. Catherine Boyd Siley. Andrew Johnson Shackelford. Ahmad Mohammed Shalabi. Julie Anna Shaw. Gabe Reed Silverman. Riley Fenton Silverman. James Clayton Simmons IV. Sydney Louise Simpson. Sanai Marcella Paris Singleton. Donald Eugene Skinner III. Gabriel Xavier Slaughter. Michael Albert Smar. Austin Michael Smith. Grace Smith. Kamari Maya Smith. Lucas Webb Smith. Virginia Rhett Smith. Jaden Oliver Smith Drake. Dorothy Louise Smoke. Kaya Janice Snipe. Griffin Phineas Spencer. John Mark Stites. Macy Claire Stonenacker. William Cade Stone. Rachel Lenora Stoner. Isabel Caroline Stoyles. Shaughnessy Eternity Sumter. Annalie Elizabeth Swan. Cole Brennan Sykes. Landon Charles Dean Tarpley. Jaden Thier. Christopher Luke Thomas. Faith Marie Thompson. Juliana Maria Tinoco. Malik Orion Toomer. Sophia Marie Toppin. Grace Amaya Torza. Brody Robinson Tunstill. Ben Van Backergen. Azari Faye Victor.
Colby Vilas Boas.
Colby Villa Boas. Anna Grace Waycaser. Quinn Griffin Wagner. Cadence Jaden Walker. Grace Estelle Walker. Jackson James Wallace. Ruby Townsend Wallen. Gavin Reese Ward. John Tristan Ward. Hayden Finley Mills Worthen. Owen Gresham Watson. Danielle Jordan Watts. Olivia Lucy Wade. Lucas Jackson Whitten. Kanai Nazir White. Shakira Ariana White. Peyton Jermisha White Bronson. Trayshawn Zuri Shine White. Josie Madison Whitlock.
Sierra Wiggins.
Sierra Wiggins. Landon David Willie. Emma Claire Williams. Lisa Dorothy Williams. Mary Catherine Williams. Miracle Elizabeth Williams.
Simeon Williams.
Simeon Williams. Jakayla Cherie Wilson. Paris Veronica Samaya Wilson. Ruby Ann Wyndham. Ava Grace Wazil. Joseph Carl Wolfow. Andrew Dalton Woodall. Emily Gregory Woodward. Amonte Deshawn Wright. Danielle Catrez Wright Jr. Samuel Marcellus Zolman.
Lawton and Madison, please come back up. A brief note before we close. Family and friends, please remain seated. For the recession, students will exit first, followed by the faculty, staff, and honored guests on stage, and then our guests in the stands. Class of 2025, please rise together with your tassels on the right. Turn those tassels. Thank you all for joining us for our commencement ceremony. Graduates, seniors, you are dismissed forever. Have a great day.